numbers!
Welcome Buccaneers to the Pixel Pirate Plays! This is your host Pixel Pirate, and today we're playing a game called Galaxy on Fire 2 Full HD. This was released in August, 22 of August specifically. It was developed by Fish Labs Entertainment and published by Bit Composer Games. Basically, Galaxy on Fire 2 is a spaceship game. It's a 3D spaceship game. We did do Minor Wars 2081 a while ago, and it is similar to that, but not exactly the same. It is more of an RPG, if I'm honest, so you can upgrade your ship and do missions and so on. So let's have a look at the options. All very basic, only volume stuff really. You get to choose your resolution before you get in the game, and whether or not you want windowed mode as well as all your controls. And it does have some graphical options that you can play around with. Okay, so you can also change your language, and has a few to choose from there. And info, there is all the credits. Yay. Alright, so you can start a new game, or I can resume my old one. I'm going to resume my current game. Actually, I'll just load it just in case. I think that's it. Yep, here we are. So this is my ship. I am currently in a hangar at a station. Let's have a look at the map first. This is the map that I have to date, and basically I can quick travel to each of these planets if I so desire. There is a key for the map. Basically, this little yellow ship tells me that's where the story is, or the next mission, and the tick tells me I've been there already, and then some other stuff. So there's jump gates and stuff. I'm tipping you go to different systems through those, but I'm not up to that stage yet. I have basically just done the tutorial, and that's about all. But I didn't want to bore you with that, so I decided to load this game up. And here is the hangar, and this is basically where you buy all the stuff that you can put on your ship. So to date I have all these primary weapons available for me to buy. I don't have any money yet, so that's a problem. But then you got secondary weapons and equipment, so riot shields, static thrusts, all sorts of stuff, scanners and everything else. And extra room for the cabin and so on and so forth. Then you got commodities, so you got drinking water, medical supplies, all this other stuff. I'm not exactly sure what you'd be doing with that. I don't know if you consume it or whether you do other stuff with it. And then you got ores. So the way you make money in this game is you must get ore, and you mine ore obviously from asteroids, and then you sell it, and there's all the prices there for those. Then you got the Space Lounge, which is currently not available apparently. I've got missions. So the story, I just met a notorious drugs dealer that I'm friends with apparently, and I've just got to do a few bits and pieces for him. Basically the story of the game is I am a Federation fighter, and I went through a time warp somehow and went forward 36 years into the future. Got picked up by a mining person and did the tutorial, and here I am. So I'm just basically flying around doing stuff and killing pirates. So here's my status. So you can pick up metals, and you can do mining, geologist stuff, all sorts of stuff. Basically, they're essentially just pickups, really. Alright, and you got reputation. So it looks like there's 4 main factions in the game. Terran, which is obviously humans, and then Voskan, Navilian, and Midorian, something like that. And then you got your stats. So, yeah, pretty cool. And there's my ship. Alright, so just going back into the hangar. Once you buy stuff, you go to your ship, and you can put it on. So I've got these 2 things. This one is not actually currently on my ship. Everything has, of course, it has stats. So this does 3 damage. It's tech level 1. It takes 400 seconds to reload, and so on and so forth. So 7.5 damage per second. What's this one do? This one does 9.9. So I might actually sell this. Just not actually sure. Oh, whoops. Not actually sure how I do that. Let's see here. Micro gun. So that one's currently equipped. Nori Impulse. At any rate, then you have blueprints, so I'm tipping you can sort of make stuff as well. Okay, so that's the long and short of putting your ship together. I haven't been able to buy new ships yet. I only just got my first ship, so I'm guessing that you can buy new ships, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, that's basically the hangar. So let's go out and... no, we don't actually want to do that. We want to go to the map, and then we want to go here. Yes, let's travel. It does have quick travel, it has fast forward, and you'll see fast forward in just a second. And it's also got waypoints and stuff like that that you can... And we'll just fast forward that, so not very obvious, but okay, so for example, I can click Q and I can fast travel to either of these two places. Or I say fast travel, I mean put on autopilot. So let's go to the station, and we are autopiloting to the station now. Obviously we're traveling at a small or low rate of speed, so we can fast forward and just hurry it up. Here we go.
Maxwell, good to see you again. What did you find out?
Looks like the crew of Erdal Gadal is completely wasted, thanks to Mukatabukt.
The dealer? Unbelievable. Is it serious?
I'm sure they'll crawl their way back to normality eventually. But I suggest you take the crew to a detox center after they're back on their feet. Or maybe a fish tank. Now, can you help me get back to Terran territory?
Yes, of course. A Terran military convoy is heading for Cairnstal. That would be your best option.
Sounds good.
I'll contact you as soon as the convoy reaches the system. In the meantime, feel free to make use of the Space Lounge. You can probably pick up some work there. A good way to pass the time and earn a few extra credits. And I think I'll go have a chat with our friend Muktabukt.
Okay, the Space Lounge is now accessible. You can obtain side missions and new contracts, or contacts I should say, by visiting the lounge. Norris will contact you again after you have completed some missions. Visit different stations to get different kinds of missions. Alright, let's have a quick look at that. In the Space Lounge you can meet all sorts of aliens and humans. Some just want to talk, others want to sell you things, and there are many more looking for well-paid work. Clients that are on good terms with you will give you a bonus. Select someone to start a conversation. Alright.
I have something special.
Okay. No, not really, because I don't have any
Greetings.
money. Nah. Alright, let's go back. So that's how that works. Let's get out of here and we'll go and mine some stuff. And I'll show you that aspect of the game. And off we go. Alright, so these are obviously asteroids. Basically, you lock... Yes. You lock onto the asteroid by pressing F. Then you press it again. This one has gold in it, so that's good. So the premise of this little sort of mini game, if you like, for doing the doing the mining is you got to try and keep your little reticle there in the circles. Obviously they get smaller, and every time you go out of the circle, you have the possibility of accidentally destroying the asteroid. Like, I'm just about to do. Yep, there we go, and you lose everything, unfortunately. So you can actually just leave. Oops. Okay. By just clicking, and you'll explode the asteroid and take what you have. Alrighty. Some asteroids have precious metals, and right in the center, so you have to get rid of each layer before you can take it. And I'm gonna just do that. Yep. And I've taken 7 tons of stuff. You do have you have a limited cargo hold, which you can actually expand. Here we go. Alright, we'll just do one more. Ooh, it's a big one. So I just got this drill. The other drill I was using was borrowed, and it's a lot easier than this one. Alright, I'm gonna just do that. Excuse me. Alright, let's go back to station, see if we can't sell this stuff. And do a bit of fast forward action there. So it seems like an intriguing game to me. It's sort of like... It reminds me of Mass Effect, but just in spaceships. So, let's go to the hangar. And we'll station that. Alright. Station. Cool. Is there more? Yes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it sells per ton, it looks like. So now we got $600, and we need at least 2.5 grand to buy even the crappiest guns, and I've already got that one, so not much we can buy just at this point in time. We can get that, but I think you have to have a launcher for it, so we won't bother. And then can't buy any equipment either. I can buy commodities, but I just don't see the point at this point in time. I think basically commodities, I thought that you actually consume them, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like you might use those for missions in the Space Lounge. Alright, so let's go to the map. Where do we need to be? Doesn't look like we need to be anywhere special at all. Alright, well let's go to the Space Lounge again and see if we can't pick up a decent mission. What's this guy? Blah blah.
I have something special.
No.
I heard you can be trusted.
Okay, alright, so he wants 14 containers full of metals to go to Uradel Getel. Alright, let's do that. Yes, thank you. Alright. So, yes, I have the cargo. And we need to go here. Hopefully there's no pirates on the way. Well, hopefully there is actually, because I want to show you the combat. Alright, and off we go. Oh, that hurt. Alright, here we are. So there's no pirates, nothing like that. Not sure if they randomly show up or what. I've only fought them in the tutorial. Alright, let's dock. And some quick cash here.
Demonstration of your abilities, Mr. Maxwell. I'll recommend you.
Yay. Alright, so 2,700. Not bad. What can we buy? I want to buy stuff. Taj shield. Let's have a look at this. Tech level 1, capacity 50, loading speed. Alright. Personal protection modifications. It's capable of protecting an entire ship. Although not particularly effectively. Okay. That's interesting. So it gives you a good price range as well for different systems. This is only available in this system, so... That's pretty cool. So you can wheel and deal a little bit, it seems. Alright, well, why not? Throw that on the ship. Okay, so let's go to our ship and put that on. And it doesn't look like I can. We'll decouple that and then we'll put that on instead. Yeah. So what's the difference between these two things? I'm not actually sure. Alright, never mind. We bought something, that's the main thing, I guess. Alright, let's go back to the Space Lounge.
Greetings.
We'll talk to Slugman right here. Okay, he wants to sell me stuff, so no,
I
thank
heard
you.
you can be trusted.
If you're looking for a well-paid job, you found the right partner. Can you ship 24 containers full of scrubs to Henniston? I'm willing to pay 2,800. Ooh, yeah, okay. Ah, right. Okay. Why do I have 6? Well, let's offload that, I guess. Station. Yep. And the micro gun. We'll get rid of that too. Rock and roll. Alright. So we've got 4 and... Damn. Alright, I might have to buy some more space. Where's that? There it is. Small cabin. I'm assuming that's more space. We'll soon find out, I guess. Hopefully I am not going to waste my money here. Looks like I have to take off that and put that on. I should have probably checked what it actually was. Ah, crap. It's just for transporting civilians. Damn. Never mind. Alright, let's go... Yes, we'll get out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Ooh, what are those things? Oh, they're... okay, so yellow dots mean neutral. Red dots on the map mean... Or on the UI, I should say. They mean bad guys. So I wonder who these guys are exactly. Can I talk to them or do anything? Doesn't look like it. I'll just see if what we can do there. No, not much. Alright, can we go to the map? No. Oops. Alright, you can quick travel to each planet just by doing that. So you lock on and then press F and off you go. We'll check out this station. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to show you stuff, but because the game, it seems, is rather large, you kind of got to take your time or do a lot of small stuff. Ooh, pirate attacks in civilian systems take their tolls. Civilian system, eh? So it doesn't look like I can actually go into other systems just yet. But yeah, basically this is the very start of the game, so... Just reading this. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can get there just yet. Let's have a look in the space lounge.
Hello.
Oh, goody. Alright, so this one is a fighting mission, finally. Okay, so let's go to the map and get there. Awesome. Okay, just double check. Freelance, yep. Alright. Let's go. I think the animation for the coming out of stations would get slightly old after doing it 100 times. Alright, so we'll go to the waypoint.
Here we go, Mr. Maxwell. You've got all the data you need.
Well, I'm not waiting for anything, except for you to shut the hell up. Okay, some pirates should show up any second. Get to show you some combat, and then we can end the video. Here we are. Alright, God. Yeah, there we go. Gotta turn off, so that little red dot is a bad guy. And it would help if I could shoot him. Come on. There we go. And he's on fire. And he's about to die. There we go. Yay.
Awesome! I should work with you more often.
Alright, so that was just one guy. Alright, fair enough. You would assume that the first few missions are reasonably easy. Alright, so yeah, that's combat. It's kind of easy. It might get harder with different, more complex weapons like missiles and things. I can imagine when a missile is coming at you, you're going to have to dodge out the way. You can strafe. Let's see if I can actually do it. Yeah, you might notice I'm strafing. If you look at the asteroid there. Oh god, don't want to blow in. Don't want to hit that with my ship. I believe you can actually shoot them. No, you can't. I thought you could. Well, when you run into them, they actually just explode, but they damage your ship as well. So I'm just trying to see if I can shoot them or not. No. But I do like the combat because you can hide behind all this stuff, and it's three-dimensional, and it's easy. It's not like a simulator at all. I'm just moving around with the mouse here, and you strafe with the keys A and D. You do have a booster. I can't remember what the key is at this point in time. E? No. No, let's look behind. I can actually find out. Here we go. W. So that's... you might actually need to buy a booster. Not sure on that one. Yeah, but basically very easy to control. So you can stop and do all this stuff. You've got two weapons, a secondary and a primary weapon. So there's a lot of variation with the combat. And yeah, basically it's easy to chase down people. Well, I say easy, it's simplistic, not so much easy. They can try and run away from me, as you can see. When I was fighting that pirate, he did try and hide behind asteroids and stuff like that. So yeah, I actually quite like the combat, and I'm not really one for spaceship games per se, unless they're well made. So basically, I would recommend this game, and you can pick it up on Steam. The prices for the game are on your screen right now. And thanks everyone for watching. This has been your host, the Pixel Pirate. We will see you next time, and yes, that is it. See ya.
Shiver me timbers!